G'day, you guys. You know, I thoroughly enjoy introducing these videos for Ablucas the Old. This one is about anger again. I suppose it's like I've said before, there are going to be a lot of these videos because there is a lot of anger out there. I'm pretty sure that Ablucas the Old is making a point. And I know what that point is. I mean, you'd have to be an idiot not to see it. It's as obvious as the brass balls of a freezing monkey. His message is clearly, anger begets more anger. Aggression doesn't resolve problems. It only makes everyone involved feel like crap. And what's the use in that? If everyone would just CTF down, the world would be a much, much nicer place to party and vomit in, don't you think?
And thus, the story begins.
Echoing through the corridors of time, there is a tale as renowned as legends of old. Its message resounds with the power of thunder, a saga woven into the very fabric of time itself. This story, passed from the lips of noble kings and sagacious lords through countless generations, speaks of a queen, mortal yet endowed with unparalleled wisdom and boundless compassion. Queen Altruatia, revered for her fair and just reign, left her kingdom of Gwyndoria to attend to urgent diplomatic duties abroad. During her absence, an ogre crept from the shadows of a labyrinth he had hewn beneath the castle and usurped the throne. This ogre, a creature of cruelty and malice, forced the citizens of Gwyndoria to adopt his ways of anger and spite. He ruled with a fist of iron and a heart of stone, turning every gentle word into a snarl and every kind gesture into a grimace. The Queen's guards and court diplomats, inflamed by his audacity, tried to oust him with harsh words and belligerent demands. Yet, with every angry shout and indignant accusation, the ogre only grew in strength and allure. His malevolent charm cast a spell of fear over the land, compelling even the bravest souls to cower in his presence. Months passed, and Queen Altruatia returned to find her beloved kingdom in the grip of this dark enchantment. Observing the change with a heart both heavy and clear, she discerned the nature of the ogre. He was an anger-eating fiend, thriving on the hostility and ire of others. With serene composure and a mind sharpened by years of governance, Altruatia entered the throne room. The ogre hurled vile insults at her, his voice a tempest of hatred. Yet she stood undaunted, a bastion of calm amidst the storm. When he paused, she spoke with grace and respect, acknowledging his cunning in seizing the throne and articulating his misdeeds, not with reproach, but with a measured, almost compassionate tone. Her tranquility acted as a balm, soothing the raw edges of his fury. With each word she spoke, the ogre's formidable form shrank, his charm faded, and his strength waned. Under the weight of her gentle but firm words, the spell of anger that had poisoned Gwyndoria began to unravel. At last, the ogre, now feeble and grotesque, collapsed, expecting banishment or worse. Instead, Queen Altruatia offered him a place in her realm, not as a tyrant, but as a creature free from the shackles of wrath. Moved by her unexpected kindness, the ogre wept tears of real sorrow and remorse. As his tears fell, they washed away the last vestiges of the curse. Where once sat a monstrous ogre, now stood a majestic white mare, its coat shimmering like moonlight on water. Queen Altruatia welcomed the transformed creature into her kingdom, where it became known as the Pride of Gwyndoria, a symbol of redemption and the transformative power of benevolence. This tale from the annals of Gwyndoria serves as a powerful testament. Attempting to resolve confrontations with anger will only escalate the situation to more and more anger. But facing hostility with composure and kindness will always resolve a tense, volatile situation, leaving room for healing. In the dance of power and persuasion, it is not the loudest voice that prevails, but the calm, resolute application of a kind and compassionate heart.
Well, thanks again for listening. If I lived with you, I would probably get your slippers for you and even put them on your feet. But you're a bit of a dick, you see. You haven't subscribed or whatever it is you're supposed to do on this platform. I don't know what you watch, or what disgusting habits you have. But you're not getting those slippers anymore now. You've ticked me right off. I'm just going to walk out of the room now, mumbling under my breath, you don't care about...